For years, my favorite pair of earbuds have been this cheap set of E19s from Panasonic. They used to run about $5 to $6 a couple years ago, but as time's progressed, they just keep bumping up the price. You can find them now for maybe right around $10. Anyway, I love them not only because they're cheap, but they're comfortable, and more importantly, they sound great. But as wireless earbuds keep coming onto the market, and we have manufacturers who keep removing the headphone jacks on our phones, I decided to give this pair of ENACFIRE E19s a shot. These are the $50 pair, and I will say, these have now replaced my wired earbuds, with a little modification. So the earbuds come in a small carrying case that fits easily in your pocket and doubles up as a charger to charge your earbuds, but I'll get into that in a little bit. One thing that's always annoyed me about wireless earbuds is when there's still a wire connected to them. I prefer the truly wireless ones that have 0 wires. That's what wireless means, right? Just like these. I said this before in an earlier video, but I like the look. They don't try to look like AirPods, and they're a third of the price. Pairing it to your phone is super easy. Just make sure Bluetooth's on and that you take the earbuds out of its case. It'll show up as E19Rs, pair up, and that's it. It works for both iPhone and Android. I've tried it on my iPhone 10, Galaxy S9 Plus, Pixel 2 XL, and my OnePlus 6. No problem. Once they're paired, there's nothing else for you to do. When you pull them out of the case, there's no buttons to press. They automatically turn on and connect to your phone. And when you're done, you just throw them back in the case. They're magnetic, so they fall right in, and they turn off and start charging until they're full. Now, battery life isn't the best. If you're somebody who uses earbuds for more than 3 hours at a time, then I wouldn't recommend these, because that's about what you're gonna get on a full charge. More or less, depending on how loud you listen to your music. For me, because I live in the city and I walk or ride my bike, or I hop on the bus or the train, I usually put my volume pretty loud, so I'm actually only able to get around 2.5 hours, and sometimes even just around 2 hours and 15 minutes. If you're listening to them at about mid-volume, you'll probably get around 3 hours easily, but I wouldn't count on anything more than that. But when I put these on, I only use them for about an hour and a half at a time, and then when I'm done, I throw them back in the case. They charge up, and then the next time I'm ready to head out, they're all ready to go. In the event that the earbuds completely run out of battery, it takes about 50 minutes to an hour to charge fully. I haven't really timed it exact, so that's about an estimated time. That's about right from what I've experienced. You can fully charge these about 3 or 4 times before you have to actually charge the case again. And actually, when they are charging, you might not be able to see it here, but the LEDs, there are LEDs on the earbuds themselves, and they light up. And when the lights go off, then they're fully charged. The front of the case has an LED indicator of how much battery is left. 4 lights means it's full, 3, 75%, 2, 50%. And if there's only 1 LED light, then that means go charge your fucking case. As far as sound quality, I'll tell you that I actually almost returned these because I wasn't happy with the sound. I felt that my Panasonics had a much richer and fuller sound to it, even though they were much cheaper, until I decided to swap the ear tips with my Panasonic ones. Once I did that, the sound quality was pretty much on par or even slightly better than my Panasonics. Now, everybody's ears are different, so your mileage may vary, but it's definitely something I'd recommend if you weren't happy with the sound quality with the stock ear tips. Or maybe try swapping them out with ear tips that you do know work for you. Both earbuds have a button you can press that activate different actions. Press once to pause and play, press twice to skip to the next song. There's no option to go back, unfortunately. And then hold for about 1.5 seconds to activate Google or Siri. And then just speak your commands so you don't have to pull your phone out. There's definitely a beauty and a convenience of having wireless earbuds. One, you don't have to have your phone next to you all the time. I'll sometimes wear these at home when I'm on my PC in my office and my phone will be in a different room, so I'm not tied to it all the time. Obviously, they're also great at a gym, so it won't get snagged on anything. You'll just have the phone in your pocket, or if you're on a treadmill or something. And for me personally, I walk about 6 to 8 miles a day, and during that day, I'm usually pulling the phone in and out of my pocket a lot. And if I have wired earbuds, I usually get those tangled up, and that's something that I don't have to worry about anymore. Anyway, for $50, these are wireless earbuds I can definitely recommend. The battery life on them isn't the greatest, but if you're not continuously using the earbuds for more than 2.5 to 3 hours, then that's not something that you have to worry about. Having a pocketable carrying case / charging case is great because 1, you won't lose them, and 2, they'll be ready and full of battery to go the next time you do pull them out. But again, going back to them not being perfect, I had to use different ear tips to make them sound better, but that varies per person, so that might not even be an issue for you. Don't forget I'm holding a giveaway for these wireless earbuds as well as these wired Panasonic ones. They're brand new and sealed. I'm not giving away used ones, fucking animals. I was actually gonna end the giveaway tonight, but I never officially gave a date and a time of when I was gonna end it, so I'm giving a heads up now that I will end it tomorrow. I get off of work at around 4, I probably won't be home until 5:30. Let's say I'll announce the winners at around 8 p.m. So if you haven't entered, there's still time left. Take a look at my giveaway video so you know how the rules work. And I'm still giving away other items as well, so if you don't win those, I have some other shit that you might want. I just wanted to take a minute and thank Tony and Dominic for supporting me on Patreon. Tony has actually been supporting me for the last 15 months continuously, even when my Patreon was just a landing page and I wasn't doing shit with it. Dominic, thank you for joining. Thank you for supporting. That means a lot to me. For anybody else, please feel free to check out my Patreon page. I am giving away like stickers and some other shit. There's other perks. I haven't really got into all of the details yet, but you can find a lot more on my Patreon page. Oh, and Arnold, thank these patrons.
Yeah. Hi.